I saw a tweet that really invigorated me and depressed me because it's from a football player who's named Derek Carr, who's a quarterback of the Oakland Raiders, and I am actually a fan of. I like him. I think he's a good football player and he's a decent dude. But this tweet absolutely invigorated me because he doesn't even realize the massive irony that comes with this tweet that he said. So here's what he said, okay? He says, saw that a 7-year-old is collecting recyclables so he can pay for college, has made $10,000. Get off your tail and go work hard for what you want. What the fuck? Okay, so, sorry, here, let's break this down here. First of all, I want to mention really quickly that the kid who he's talking about it's not like this, there's no factual basis for this. And second of all, after you get past the no factual basis, what this kid actually is he's just a poster boy for his parents' recycling company. So they lied, and he's just there. Like, you really think a 7-year-old is gonna have made $10,000 off of recycling cans? You know how much money that is in comparison to how many cans have been recycled? The number is absolutely ridiculous. I don't even know the numbers, but they're not gonna give you shit for recycling. If the fact that he's like happy about a 7-year-old collecting enough recyclables to make $10,000. I didn't crunch up the numbers, but you can, and you will find how many fucking recyclable things that they will have to have done. First of all, a 7-year-old collecting recyclables so he can pay for college. What is a 7-year-old supposed to be doing? Is a 7-year-old even supposed to be thinking about college or how they're going to pay for college? If a 7-year-old is thinking about how they're going to pay for their higher education in order to get an advanced job to be able to advance society and help society, if that's what they are trying to do, our society is massively flawed. Because if people can't get an education and 11, 12, 13 years down the line, they have to plan 13 years ahead from the age of 7 when they haven't even hit puberty yet. Not even hit puberty, they're still in elementary school. That's elementary school. This kid's in like 2nd or 3rd grade max. He's probably in 2nd grade. So this is like a 2nd grader. He's saying he's proud that a 2nd grader has made $10,000 off of recyclables. What he should be saying is, wow, I can't believe that a 7-year-old has to sell recyclable cans just to be able to get a college education, which is a higher education, in order to get a better job, in order to advance society, and in order to help improve the lives of others and be able to get a better job that helps contribute to the economy in the form of taxes and all this whatnot. So this is just, it's absolutely disgusting, because it's similar to this one tweet that news organization sent out, which was that, this heartwarming story about why a man in a car accident had to go to work that day because he had to pay for Christmas presents. The dude had a broken arm and a broken neck. The poor guy was still working. Like, that is not heartwarming. That's scary to me. That's disgusting. That's horrible. And the funny thing is, this dude literally has in his bio Christian. Is that Christian to you? Child labor is Christian to you? This is child labor, dude. Like, a 7-year-old should not be worrying about how he's going to pay for college or what college he's going to go to or how he's going to go to college. What he should be worrying about is, he shouldn't be worrying about anything. But what he should be doing is social interaction, should be getting exposed to academics and things like that. They should be having fun. They should be having they shouldn't be having worries, because if they are in for a terrible time, and that is not the time to worry. So this idea that we praise society that doesn't provide him with education that he deserves, instead we praise him for making $10K, which is not true. You're not going to make $10K out of recyclables at the age of 7. The fuck? How long have you been collecting recyclables for, fam? And you still won't be able to get that. So he says, get off your tail and go work hard for what you want. This is unbelievably ridiculous. He says, get off your tail and go work hard for what you want. Yeah, man. Thank you for praising a 7-year-old who's forced to get $10,000 from collecting cans, which is at an extremely low pay rate, and it's going back to the 1920s, in which children worked in factories with unsafe conditions and little to no pay. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I'm never pro-child. This should not happen. He should be funded college. And first of all, he shouldn't be thinking about college. because that's not right. Two, if he is, he shouldn't have to worry about the financial aspect of it, because the government should be able to pay that, because people shouldn't have to go into massive debt or be worried about funding. This is exactly what Bernie Sanders is talking about. Poor people who aren't able to go because of their financial situation. People should be able to get an education regardless of their financial position, because academics does not correlate with financial money. And we're going to break a little bit of that down in a video today as well. So make sure you stay tuned. This whole being sympathetic to child labor is unbelievably ridiculous.